Hey guys, this is Juan. This is the second part of the campus tour. It was originally meant to be part of the first video. However, due to some rendering issues, I had to put this part here as its own video. It's just a small video and it still has a bit of information. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. So these buildings we're walking up to are some of the science buildings. I know I said we weren't covering them in this video. There's just a lot of science buildings. This one is Science A. It doesn't really show much, and honestly there's not much to see. It's just hallways. Maybe we can film some of the classrooms next time we come by if they're not unlocked. Straight ahead of us is science theaters. It's not an actual theater or anything like that. It's just like that the classrooms are a bit more of that auditorium style. Down there in the basement, you'll get a bunch of the physics labs. And if you're in the physics department, that's also where there's a really nice computer lab there where you can work with really big screens and really big desks. It's pretty awesome. And it's where my club was, the Physics and Astronomy Students Association. So if you're into that, definitely head down there and check them out. It's a really great club. This is one of the billboards where people kind of just put up any messages they want, and this one here seems to have been reserved for messages of support to Hong Kong. And right behind me there's actually a coffee shop, and I'm going to give you a hot tip. Do not get the coffee there. Well, I mean, you can. If you really don't care how your coffee tastes, then you can get your coffee there, but it's the worst coffee on campus in my opinion. I would still get it sometimes if I was like just downstairs and I was desperate. But yeah, there's your pro tip right there. This building is kind of like really mixed up with other buildings. Like I'm pretty sure we're slowly entering social sciences. And this is just another one of the study areas. In fact, when we were filming this, we found a bunch of stuff that people left behind. Like people are just charging their phones here, not really worried if anyone's going to steal them. So as you can see, it's a pretty relaxed environment here. I don't recommend doing that though. So I just kind of fast forwarded here because we walked through a bunch of construction areas, but we did walk through the social sciences, and now we're back outside near that newly renovated library. And I believe we're about to walk towards the bus loop. I believe right ahead of us in that kind of bunkerish looking building that goes down is the law department. Most people will have some classes there, but primarily it is the law department. And also the nursing department as well. And here we have the bus loop. So you've probably noticed it by now. A lot of the buildings here are just interconnected like one giant building. As you can see, there's a plus 15 there. That's what those little bridges are called here because they're 15 feet high generally. Really, the buildings here are made with winter in mind. It gets really cold here sometimes. I remember one time in high school, it was colder here than some places in Mars. And yeah, so a lot of the buildings here are made so that you can kind of walk around campus without ever having to step foot outside. There are some spots though where you will have to go outside. So this building we just entered here is called the Education Tower. So if you're studying to be a teacher, then I imagine you'll be spending a lot of time here. It also has extra courses for those who are already in the workforce, maybe need an extra class for something that they're already doing at work. And if you're an exchange student, then you will probably be spending a lot of time here. I believe that there's a lot of English classes here, and this food court right in front of us, which we don't actually catch on camera, you'll find a lot of exchange students hanging around there. If you're new to Canada and you know a certain language like Japanese or maybe Korean, there's actually non-student clubs that come and meet here in this building specifically, though it can change, like the Japanese Conversation Club or the Korean Conversation Club, where they will kind of mix Canadians who want to learn a certain language and people who know that certain language who want to understand English better. And it's just a really nice way to socialize while learning a new language. So as that sign says up top, this is Scurfield Hall. It is where the Haskayne School of Business is. So apart from knowing that you can grab a cup of coffee or a light snack here at the Brew and Blends, I don't actually know too much about this building. I never had any classes here. However, if you do park at the other daytime parking lot, which is just outside of this building, then you'll be walking back and forth through this building a lot. And maybe I should clarify, when I say daytime parking, I just mean that it's a parking lot where it's relatively cheap to park there all day from morning until night. The backside of Squarefield Hall there was blocked due to construction, so we just walked downstairs and out of the building, and now we're walking towards the daycare on campus. So this is the daycare on campus. I believe it's open to teachers, students, and non-teaching staff as well. And like a lot of Calgary, this area is just covered in trees. During the spring and summer, it can actually get really dense, which is it's really nice to have this kind of a quiet area on campus. So this is the walk towards the train station on campus. That's University Station. And the really nice thing about this area is big spaces like this are generally used for events. And I remember that the last time that there was a solar eclipse, there was a big viewing event here so that people could view it safely. And that's it, guys. I hope this video helps you guys out. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, you can ask them down below in the comment section or send me a private message. And with that, I hope you guys have a great day and a great life. Take care.